Hi. Um, for anyone who's watching this, my name's Teddy, and uh, I have Tourette syndrome. Um, I was diagnosed when I was 7, um, and I was lucky enough to live in Connecticut and be close to Yale, and I had amazing parents who brought me there, and I've been on different medications and et cetera, my whole life. But I really wanted to create a video. Um, I don't, I know there's a lot of, programs and sites and things like that about the educational aspect of it and the science behind it. But I, um, I don't know. There might be, but I don't know a lot of sites about personal experiences, and I guess I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of my story with the hope to maybe help somebody who's dealing with it or who doesn't have support from family or friends. I guess what I really want to reiterate, and I'll probably say it again because I tend to talk in circles, is that you're not alone in this. I I think there's a lot of stigma surrounding it. Um, when I was younger, and I was in high school, I was made fun of a lot for it. It started vocal, like that kind of thing, and then it went into my nose and my eyebrows, like blinking, and my ears, and it manifests itself in different ways and in different time periods, in different environments, and it's hard because when I'm in certain situations, like if I was in a play or if I was doing something similar, I was very engaged, and it's not there at all, like not at all. But then, sometimes when I'm with a therapist or I'm driving or, trying to rest at night, um, it's really, really bad or it's fine. Um, a lot of people say they don't even notice it, which is great, but it's been really, really bad the past 2 weeks. And my dad, who is my biggest supporter, and two of my very close friends have been very understanding and questioning, what is what's a trigger for it, because there's supposed to be, right? Like with bipolar or other mental illnesses, it's like, the doctors will ask you, like, well, what's the trigger? Like, what happened? um, and it's hard because for right now, the past 2 weeks, nothing has really changed in my life. It's been pretty consistent, and so I don't really have an answer for that. And I think that's one of the most frustrating aspects of it, is that it comes on in a very strange way, kind of unpredictably. So, I do know that diet and exercise are very important. If I'm going to be honest, I've slacked off a little bit in that department, but I have been doing a lot more yoga and meditation every day, and that's been very helpful. Um, I've started to keep a journal of sorry, I still I still apologize for it, which I should, but just what time I wake up during the day and what I do during the day and who I see, et cetera, and just to kind of keep a record of it. It's it's exhausting. It's like the idea of going to the gym and flexing, your biceps to work out. It's like that for like this muscle in my in my neck and my throat when I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Um, it's all day, every day, consistently, probably every couple of seconds, and it's painful, and it's like flexing that muscle over and over and over again. And then even when I lie down to go to sleep at night, you know, I'm really looking forward to sleep because I know that when I'm sleeping, it won't be there. And then sometimes I wake up and I'm like, okay, I did it for the first time. It's going to be like this throughout the rest of the day. But I think my biggest thing is that if I publish this to YouTube or whatever, is just, I know how isolating it can be, and I know how embarrassing it can be, especially around new people and new environments and romantic relationships. There's a lot of anxiety that I go through about it. But, at the end of the day, I think that no matter what you deal with, like whether it's something like this or even if you're just a normal person, whatever the heck that means, we all have fears and worries about what people are going to think of us, and, how we come across, and if someone will love us or who we are. And, I guess I just really wanted to make a video, but specifically for people with this, because I understand, I'm sorry, I understand how, scary it is and how unpredictable it is, and, how stressful and how painful and how, all of that it can be. And I think science has come a long way in terms of this. But, when it comes to any type of, autism, bipolar, schizophrenia, and not to compare this to that, but, there has been a lot of light shined on those things. And there's a part of me that feels like maybe the Tourette's community hasn't had that to a certain degree. So I'm just having a really shitty day. And I've had shitty days before, but I don't know, I guess I just thought to myself, like, there's got to be someone out there who maybe could stumble across this or experience this and find some type of connection to it. I will say that having positive people in my life is really important. My dad and my few close friends, because having a support system, no matter who you are, where you are, what you're going through, is extremely important. But especially when you deal with something like this, having those positive energies is very important. Just to describe a little bit about how it feels for people who don't know or haven't really experienced it, it's the way it's been explained to me by doctors, it's a physical manifestation of OCD and anxiety. It's has a lot to do with the neurons in your brain and science that I don't understand really. But I think there was a poem or a book or something that a young kid wrote a long time ago, called, I think it was The Monster Inside of Me. And it really does feel that way. It feels like there's, if I don't do this movement, or if I don't make this expression or do this or that, like the world is going to come to an end, or there's something inside of me that has to get out. And, I think there's stigma about the swearing in public, and it is that for many people, but for a lot of people it's not. It's more subtle, or vocal or physical tics that manifest itself. So I guess I just kind of wanted to open a conversation to anybody who's watching this or anybody who's struggling, and just telling you that even just by watching this video and seeing that I have them, no matter if you have them the same way or not, you're not alone in this. And I hope that you're able to seek help, like a neurologist or a therapist or a psychiatrist. I'm on Klonopin, which does help a lot. But at the end of the day, I really hope that that this syndrome can have more light shed on it, so it's not such a stigma and it's not considered so it's so that the general population at least has a little bit better understanding of it, so that when they see someone doing this, or they see, have a tick or something, something might in their mind shift from what the heck is that person doing, that's weird, to okay, maybe that person has Tourette's or has something underlying that is causing what's happening. Yeah. Anyway, I am very grateful to my friends and family who've supported me in my life. And if you're watching this, if you have Tourette's, if you don't, if you're a friend or a family member of someone who does, especially if you're a family member or friend, please have patience and please be understanding and nurturing, and allow the person who's dealing with it to deal with it in their own time, in their own way. My dad is my biggest hero, and I live with him, and he knows when it's bad and when it's good. And he's learned over the years to he's incredible, and sometimes he'll ask questions, sometimes he won't. I think he knows kind of where we lie in terms of it, but I always know he's there to support me. And it's very hard, I think, for people with it to be honest and to open up about it, because there is a lot of shame and anxiety that comes around about talking about it or being honest about it. So be gentle with them. And for someone who does have it, I'm going to start crying. I don't know what to say, really, because I know how painful it is, and I know that you deal with it every day, and that you have worries and fears about going outside or seeing other people, or meeting people you don't know, because you're worried that they're going to judge you, even though maybe they won't. And if there's anything I can wish for you, is that you find solace and happiness in knowing that you're not alone, and there are people in this world who love you, no matter what you look like, no matter what you do, what kind of facial expression you make, or what kind of weird it's weird. I say weird but is it weird? Maybe it's weird, I don't know, but I just my heart is in pain for those that I know are out there somewhere who are not understood and who are not cared for correctly. And I wish I had a way to help you. Unfortunately, I don't, but maybe if you can see this and you can know that there is another person out there who deals with this, and maybe other people can start sharing some of their own videos. My dog is having a field day back here in my bed. Having a dog really helps. He never judges me, and he loves me for who I am. Anyway, this is so ridiculously long. Thank you for watching, and I hope I've done some good. I'm so sorry, I'm so emotional. It's been building up a lot. But that's all I got. So have a nice day, and thank you for watching.